What are ultraviolet rays? When the sunlight is allowed to pass through a prism, it splits into 7 colors. The colors are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Wavelength-wise distribution of these 7 colors is known as spectrum. Light travels in the form of waves. These waves are produced due to electrical oscillations. Frequency or wavelength of each color in sun spectrum is different. Frequency is measured by the unit hertz. If a body vibrates once in a second, its frequency is said to be 1 hertz. In the 7 colors of sun spectrum, violet has the maximum frequency and red has minimum. In other words, wavelength of the violet color is minimum, while that of red is maximum. Our eyes are sensitive to these 7 colors, and this range is known as visible spectrum. Apart from these 7 colors in the electromagnetic spectrum, there are many more frequencies below red and above violet, for which our eyes are not sensitive. The observed wavelengths in the visible spectrum range from about 7.5 10 cm to 4 cm. The waves having the wavelengths more than that of the red light, 7.5 photons ICE 5 cm, are called infrared waves. Infrared radiations comprise wavelengths ranging from 1 mm to about 7.5 thamas, IOCM. Waves having wavelengths more than infrared radiations are called microwaves. Range of microwaves lies between mm to 30 cm. Still, the waves with wavelengths more than those of microwaves are called radio waves. On the other hand, the radiations having wavelengths less than violet color, 4 cm, are called ultraviolet rays. Ultraviolet rays lie in the wavelength range 4 cm to 106 cm. Beyond ultraviolet rays come X-rays, which roughly lie in the wavelength range from 10 to 6 to IOCM. Beyond X-rays come gamma rays. As we go from ultraviolet rays to gamma rays, the wavelength decreases or the frequency increases. As the frequency increases, the amount of energy associated with the waves also increases. Thus, X-rays and gamma rays are very high-energy radiations. Energy associated with ultraviolet rays is also quite high. Overexposure to ultraviolet rays can cause skin burns and may even lead to skin cancer. The sun produces a large amount of ultraviolet light. Fortunately, most of it is absorbed by a gas called ozone in the upper atmosphere of the Earth, and as a result, very small amount reaches the Earth. If the entire amount of ultraviolet light were to reach us, life wouldn't have been possible on Earth. Ultraviolet rays are useful also, but only in small amounts. They kill certain bacteria and help to change certain chemicals in the skin into vitamin D. These rays are very harmful for the eyes. While working with ultraviolet light, one must wear colored glasses. When these rays fall on certain substances, they produce fluorescence.